I'm here today to support Dr. Lederer and to hopefully get the word out for more people to know about visual problems that are hidden. I think from the majority of the population thinks that their vision is fine and a pair of glasses will solve everything. Because I was certainly told that my entire life, that my vision was fine and, to go on and wear my glasses and I would, be fine. When I met Dr. Lederer, that all changed. I always had problems reading while being a gifted student. So my parents never had any indication that there was any problem with me. But then meeting Dr. Lederer, he changed everything. Anybody else who's having issues with reading, at least that was my problem, is I couldn't stay focused on a page, so I hated reading. And I just thought I hated reading. It was a personality issue. That it's not, that it's an actual visual issue. And there's a solution for it, and it's very, very easy. I had searched high and low for a solution to my headaches and migraines. And he said, you know what, why don't you get your eyes checked? And I thought in the back of my mind, I've had my eyes checked. I know I'm fine, but you know what, why not? So I went, and he did help me with the migraines. I haven't solved that issue, but in terms of looking at computers and that sort of thing, he's definitely helped on that front. But discovered just through examining me that I had this issue that I never knew that, again, wasn't a personality issue. It was an actual physical issue that led me to not be able to read or comprehend. I could read. I couldn't comprehend what I was reading, though. From the time I was a child, I hated reading, and in class, a lot of times, teachers would make you read, Susie, go read pages 45 and 46 in front of the whole class, and for me, that was traumatic. Finally, I'm reading, and I'm enjoying it. I actually love reading. I'm reading many books a year and over 500 pages, and I'm proud of that now. But it's really helped the self-esteem. Edit this out if you want to, but I'm in Mensa. I have an IQ that's over 150, so there's no reason for my parents to ever think that I had an intelligence problem or any sort of handicap, if you will, that I couldn't do what I was supposed to be doing. So there was never any indication like that. Every test that I got an A or a B on it, and that was fine with them and fine with me. And it was always the reading, the comprehension that got me. But my mom just thought, read more. And I would just say, yeah, right, I'll read more. And I just never did. I'm very, very grateful to Dr. Lederer. He's changed my life. I wish that I had met him 30 years ago.
First of all, I have to think with Lauren, I must say it was a very moving experience helping her.
Thank you.
I mean, it was like taking someone who was really not aware that there was a visual problem and really teaching her what that was about, and she's a very bright woman, and wondering, how did you deal with that your whole life? Just to see what your potential is and to see that you had not dug in.
I had no idea.
Into the mismatch between your potential and how the visual problems you were having were distorting your truths.
Mm-hmm. It just came up this week, actually.
What?
Are we allowed to talk about, our actual experiences?
Yeah.
This week, I was at work in a big meeting, and we were reviewing some marketing copy. And they were talking about passing along these sheets, a full sheet of paper, and to have somebody read them. And I had this instance of panic because it instantly brought me back to childhood and it was 7th or 8th grade in junior high, and the teacher saying, everybody go around, everybody's got to read a page of whatever book we were reading. And I couldn't do it. It made me panic, and I've had that my whole life and didn't know why I was panicking when I had to read. It's because, because I couldn't keep my eyes on the page. And so it was funny because now I'm 37 years old, and here I am panicking in a meeting, and then I had to remind myself, wait a second, I can read. I know how to read now.
Did you go through vision exams at all? Because your sight was good.
My sight's always been good.
Did they ever check you and say you're fine? Did you ever wonder?
I had problems with near vision, but put some glasses on me and I'm fine. Yeah, I went every year. My mom took me every year as a kid, and they always said I was fine.
I know those that I help But I always remember some that I can't quite get to, or the parent doesn't get it, or it's too much time, money, and effort. You know, they can't seem to understand in the beginning what, you know, and I always think, I just didn't do enough to get it together. Because I don't see just training the patient or just getting the case. It's really a life sitting there, and I just know that if you do this, this will change.
It's a destiny.
Yeah, it is a destiny, so.